everyone, Michelle Fixit. I am leaving the Joint Chiropractic Care at the Bristow location in Virginia today. And this is kind of one of those, like, I wish that I was able to get some type of compensation for my opinion, but it's just a genuine opinion. So I was really apprehensive about trying the Joint Chiropractic Care. I liked the idea of being able to go to different chiropractors, like basically instead of schedule an appointment. Like that's one of the things with medical care is you have to schedule an appointment and then you don't know their availability, and then if you don't like the doctor, then like you have to be a new patient, and it's this whole thing. And I've had a lot of people say, you should really try to go to a chiropractor. My dad said it, my mom said it, Texas John has said it, other people have advocated for it. I've typically stayed away from chiropractic care because I had heard in a lot of the groups that I'm in, because I'm an EDSer and I have hypermobility and I've got a bunch of weird stuff, POTS, chronic illness things, and I just kind of make the best out of the body that life has given me. And so I stayed away from that, but I kind of kept seeing, the Joint place whenever they opened up in the Baltimore area, and was like, you know what, I really should possibly go in. And then I saw a sign that it was like $29 for the first visit, and I was like, all right, $29, it's not a big deal, I'll go in, see what they have to say. And then especially after my most recent car accident, and then getting messed up from that, I'm like, okay, I'm really not doing well, because it's like I start to get better, and then, I'm working on health issues, and then, I get randomly hit or something, like just dumb stuff. So I was like, I have to start doing something with this, because, my neck and my shoulder are really messed up. They've been messed up since I had this most recent car accident. And I didn't get to do anything with it outside of just going to urgent care and getting some x-rays done because my dad was in town and I needed to get his appointments taken care of, because they're more, concerning, because they're very important things. So with all this random rambling of why I decided to finally go to the Joint Chiropractic Centers, I think I found my chiropractor. And I'm very happy with him. And if you're an EDSer, then I'll give you his name and information, because I'm sure that would be greatly appreciated. I've also seen another chiropractor there, and the thing that I really, really like about the Joint Chiropractic franchise is that some locations have some people on staff some days, and then they like split time between two different offices. Or they split time between like 3 different offices, and it's walk-in, and so you can just go in, and they have it where it's like a monthly membership. So basically, if you're not military, it's $89, and I think there's like don't quote me on this, I think there's like a $20 discount if you're military or veteran or something. So they do discounting, which is great. They also offer it for children, which I think is pretty stellar. And so after your initial either free consultation because you've been referred by a friend or family member, then they develop a care plan for you, and then if you are just doing the walk-in with the sign, the $29 thing, then you pay that. You can also buy a bunch of visits. That's a little bit more expensive, so I think it averaged out to being around 20-something bucks for the 4 visits that are included in the monthly subscription of $89. Now, the huge thing that kind of sold me, being like someone that appreciates mom and pop businesses but also really appreciates flexibility and availability, is that with my membership to the Joint Chiropractic Care, if I'm in Baltimore, I can go to their centers, their facilities. If I'm in the Virginia area, I can do that. If I go to Mississippi, if I go to California, North Carolina, Maine, like I go all over the place. You never know where I'm going to be. It's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? It's like, no, where in the world is Michelle Fixit? Because I go all over the place. And so being a person that goes all over the place, I can go to whatever facility is nearby. They have them in lots and lots of places. And so, admittedly, I've only been to 2 of the chiropractors at the facility. There was like a Dr. Mustafa, I think. he was a little bit more rough, but he also didn't know I had, like, EDS stuff going on. It's in my chart, but I don't know how quickly or how short they review your chart before they have you in front of you. And so some of his stuff was fantastic, and some of his other stuff was a little uncomfy. But he was super, super awesome, super nice guy. I also had Dr. Peter, and Dr. Peter, I had my initial consultation with him, and he knew a lot about EDS. He knew a lot about neurological issues. He got way more of a briefing of my information because it was that initial consultation. He developed a plan of care. He was very, he said, we're going to be very delicate with you because, you do have a, special situation with the EDS stuff going on. And then you also were recently in a car accident, which is like the primary reason of you coming in here. And so I haven't had any complaints out of his chiropractic care because he's erring on the side of caution with doing everything with me. And so that is overly appreciated. And so I am going to continue to go to different doctors to see if I like anyone more than anyone else. But as of right now, because I haven't had any adverse reactions to the quality of care that I've received from him, he's going to be my person that I like to go to and see. And so this is just like, your Michelle Fixit random recommendation of the day of, if you are apprehensive about going to the chiropractor, maybe you're starting to see chiropractic commercials, or, other people, like a lot of the older population, they like to talk about how once you find a good chiropractor, then like it's fantastic. You can basically be the Goldilocks of chiropractic care if you join the Joint, and that's awesome. So just finished up. I feel really good. He's really helping with my hip. He's really helping with some of my neck stuff that I have going on, shoulder blade, because I have a lot of things that are now very upset on my body because of car accident stuff, and then, of course, still on my blood patch journey and stuff like that. And so that's just my random recommendation, is try them out and see if you like it, because you can do the $29 thing. The only thing that was kind of frustrating that you don't know until like literally the last bit of your sign up is that if you do the monthly package, you are committed to 2 months, and then you can cancel at any time after those 2 months. And then the membership for the $89 covers 4 visits. But of course, when you first start out, you're probably going to need more visits to be able to get yourself up to where you should be. And so any additional visits are $10 per visit, which is actually pretty inexpensive if you think about it. So like for me, I'm about to deplete my visits, and then I'll be charged $10 for each time I go in there until I get to the point that, maybe weekly care or bi-weekly care or something like that works out a little bit better in my favor. But yeah, if you travel all over the place, you don't like, waiting for your doctor's appointments, having to schedule them and everything else, go to a chiropractor and see if it works for you, because as of right now, I'm definitely seeing a lot of improvement, and I'm very apprehensive about anyone touching my body because I'm very nervous about stuff. But both of the gentlemen that I saw were fantastic, and I will be looking at other chiropractors and hopefully finding more chiropractors that I'm super happy with. So if I'm in a different location, I can try it out and see, and not be stuck on having to schedule and do this and do that and all this other stuff. So that's my 2 cents for the day. So you guys like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day. I will see you next time, and just have a great day. Have a fabulous day. See you next time. Bye.